I want to share with you what has been working for me, what has got me to quit drinking, to quit smoking, to quit the vices, to quit having to cope, to quit having to resort to using something to make myself feel better because I felt like the world was victimizing me. I felt like the world was against me. I felt like this whole existence was just suffering. And I've learned that I was just doing it to myself. And it really started when I started journaling, pen and paper. You got to put your thoughts out so you can see them. I keep it simple. I'll write down what I did yesterday that made me feel bad, and I'll write down yesterday what made me feel good. And eventually, I would like to align my behaviors into the stuff that just feels good. Why would I want to do stuff that makes me feel bad? Currently, I'm still fighting my programming. Well, I'm working on these new habits so I can be in alignment without even really having to try. I'm reprogramming my subconscious through this program that I call the 1 second method that is able to get you to do something, to take action. It's not about doing a lot, it's about doing very little, but very successfully. So you can stack up these wins. So when it comes time to start journaling, there's no resistance. You already feel like a winner. It's just one little extra thing to do, right? So the 1 second method really just starts with my morning. I sit there, I take a deep breath in and out. Boom, I just accomplished my breath work. I encourage you to do this with me to begin your journey to greatness, right? You don't have to continue giving up on your dreams. You don't have to buy into this narrative that life is what it is and just kind of sucks for everybody. Working for the man, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. You can create your own reality and manifest those dreams still. And it starts right now. Get on the ground right here with me. Let's do a push up. Let's be someone who exercises. Let's be someone who takes care of this body, who nurtures ourselves. Let's be somebody who's ready for change. And we get to initiate that. We get to be in control of when that happens. We get to be in control of us. It's called self-mastery. This is the beginning, right? So we'll get down and just one push-up. Okay, boom. Did you do that? And if you didn't, you still have your chance. And if not, you could do it tomorrow maybe. But you could just do it right now. There's no reason not to. It's okay that you gave up on your dreams. It's okay that you gave up in believing in yourself. It's okay that you gave up because you can get back on that horse. You can now continue to move forward. Now you can identify as someone who exercises and you can progress in that. But the important part is to stack up these wins. So I like to do breath work. I like to do yoga. I like to exercise, right? So by doing the breath, that's one win. But consciously, it's not just about breathing because we're doing that all the time, but it's about sitting there and be like, okay, I'm going to do breath work. Breath work complete. Boom, getting on the ground. Push up. All right, I'm someone who exercises. Cool. We're changing our identities here. This is the beginning of breaking those limiting beliefs and creating a new person. So the next thing that I was doing, I was actually doing a headstand. All right, let's see. So we'll do this. Okay, cool. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a headstand like that per se, but maybe a plank. Find something that you can do that's challenging, but easy enough that 1 second of it is no sweat. There's no resistance. You don't feel like you don't want to do it when it comes time. When it comes time, you want to just go through the motions. Now, the difficult part, which will now be the easy part, is opening up a book and writing. And let's go through this. And then I'll cut right here to the book. Okay, cool. So we're going to write down the date. And then right next to it, we're going to write down what it is that we did that made us feel good about today, yesterday. This is an analysis of the day before. Okay. So the thing that I did well yesterday is I avoided the pizza at work. I avoided the Taco Bell. I avoided the negative influences instead of saying, yeah, that sounds great. I'd love to. Because after talking about it long enough, I started salivating. You know what I mean? That sounds amazing. But then I played the tape all the way through, they say, right? Playing the tape through is, okay, I eat that. Now what happens? Feel like crap. I'm super sluggish, super tired. Just, not good. Maybe heartburn. I didn't want all that. I wanted to continue feeling good about myself. So I made the right choices. It wasn't easy, but I made it happen. And then I will write down what I didn't do so well yesterday, which was I actually ate something that I shouldn't eat. Okay. Now, for me, that's going to be different than whatever you think you should. So I'm not even going to tell you what that was because it's not that important. But for me, it brought a little bit of that guilt and shame, some of those low vibrational feelings. And it's important to avoid those at all costs. It's important to maintain high vibes. You don't want to get sucked down into the guilt, the shame, the fear, those just nasty feelings, right? It's nice to just be in love with life, to be joyful, to be at peace. So that's what we're focusing on, developing that in our life. So the journaling is there to bring us into a new level of awareness of our own behavior. So we are able to finally realize what the problem is. It's been us. We've been the problem. If it's external, if it's the world, there's nothing you can do to fix it. But if you're the problem, like I know I'm the problem in my life, I can fix that. But unless you know and figure out what the problem is, you can't fix it. So the journaling is the first and most important thing to help us raise our awareness. And as we grow in awareness, our lives become better. We're more aware of the beautiful things around us, and we're able to change more. We're able to reprogram we're able to reprogram our subconscious mind. We're able to live life on a new level. And that's always been really exciting to me because that's where all the awesome stuff is. High vibrational activities, right? So learning to love yourself in the beginning is difficult, especially if you've said, hey, I'm going to do this, and then you don't. Hey, I'm going to do this, and then you don't. I'm going to do this, and then you don't. You're teaching yourself you're not trustworthy. You're teaching yourself that you're a liar. You're teaching yourself that's who you are. But you can change by doing the 1 second method. And it's just a series of activities that you dictate for yourself. You get to choose. I like to do the breath. I like to do the push up. I like to do my headstand. I like to light a candle on fire, stare at it for a second. That's my meditation. Boom. I've just knocked out breath work, yoga, exercise, and meditation within seconds. And then I can identify and feel better about myself. And then I grab the journal. I write in it the good and the bad from the day before. And that's all I have to do. I'll do the same thing tomorrow. And as I'm going through my journal, I'm, these are the things that make me feel bad. These are the things that make me feel good. So let me do more of what's good and less of what's bad. And eventually, that alignment will bring us to a higher state of living. It's okay that you gave up on yourself. It's okay that you gave up on your dreams. It's okay that you feel like the world is against you. It is okay to continue this way if you want to, but I'm giving you an option right here, right now, to take this moment and to change your life forever. You can go left when you've always been taking the right hand turn. You can choose a new path for yourself. You can use this 1 second method. Let's take in a breath together. You can use the 1 second method. So let's do it together right now, right here. We're going to leave this video being a new person, okay? 1 second. In and out. Breath work. That was easy. Now we're going to do a push-up. We're going to be someone who exercises. Okay, perfect. Let's do that. Identify. I am someone who exercises. And boom, eventually you start to gain some muscles, And that always feels good when you notice the change in the mirror and it's been like, you realize that the food you've been eating, the way you've been behaving, a lot of it isn't bringing what you want. So by behaving a certain way, by developing certain habits, we change our whole life. We change the way we look at life. We are no longer a victim. We eventually become a manifester. But when you go from everything's against me to maybe everything's against everybody, this whole world is just kind of keep us all down. That's a much healthier perspective than to feel like you're being singled out. And then the level up from that is you begin to start taking responsibility and you're accountable for your life. You're the reason why things aren't the way they're going, the way that you want them to. I know I'm the reason. Anytime I feel bad, definitely my fault, because I'm either looking at the situation incorrectly or I did something that I wasn't supposed to be doing. And that's it. If I stay in alignment, if I stay true to myself, if I follow those feelings, that consciousness, that guidance, that intuition, everything is perfect. Then I'm living in heaven, and we all deserve to live in heaven. You don't have to wait till you die. You can choose to have that in your life right now. I love you guys. And make sure you like and share this video with a friend that needs help. It's not fun to do things alone. So share with your friends. Let's do it together. Leave a comment. Let me know what I can help you with. What activities are your favorite? What's going to be part of your 1 second method? Let me know in the comments below.